Hey guys, so I did go a little bit ahead, but we're just gonna continue trying to make our way through this walk space and see what we can get into. Let's see.
If I go, can I remain unsullied under the command of a rambling, nonsensical persecutor?
A right shifty-looking individual, if you ask me.
Oh, hello there. You seem to have caught me at a most inopportune time. Was just, patrolling the sewers. Now, I must kindly ask that you vacate the vicinity. Your presence here is proving distracting, to put it mildly. Only patrolling one of the most vulnerable parts of the station. Yes, that's it. Very specialized work. Discreet, confidential. You'd never comprehend the value of this task. There's no need for animosity, I assure you. I'll abide, please. It's just that I don't know what's going on here. The station's changed. It's become a damn charnel house, stained with the blood of my brothers and sisters. I don't know what to do. I just don't wish to die. I can't... Everything happened so suddenly. The day we lost Fairfield, people began worrying. A soldier speculated on how it happened, how the Protectorate failed to protect our home. Next day, they were strung up, which was understandable, even though they should have just been refreshed. But then another went, and another, until bodies littered the base. All the while, Montelli has acted as if nothing is amiss. I couldn't stand the bloodshed anymore. I ran to the sewers to hide, and have been here ever since, scavenging what I can. No need. It's no fault of your own that I'm here. I feel I've displaced my honor. If you don't mind, I need a moment of self-composure. Please, feel free to carry on.
To anyone who read this after the fact, let the record show that I cannot fathom what is going on. Going through Brigadier Montelli's head, one day he exits some people's necks. He locks the mouth thrusters without explanation. Whatever happens tomorrow, I suppose I'm the moment with breath. And to anyone who read this before the fact, know that I am a faithful soldier and that I only engage in about the goals to pass the time. Yeah, clap into two of that. Not particularly good money, and it has been noticed by your crew. Those open a savings account, your name and portion or acquired bits are automatically stored for later each level. You receive a dividend with these bits with larger payouts after 5 levels. At level 30, your account is closed and you receive a payout in full with interest. 70% of all bits are stored by Valerie, or 25% of stored bits unlock the level. And 25% interest or 5 levels by level 30, receive 150% of your total stored bits. No. 75% of my bits. Alright. Let's do this, y'all.
Trouble ahead.
Prudence dictates we interrupt all disruptive influences. Sovereign provides. System provides.
Armed and ready.
Move forward! Serve the sun!
Sustain the system. Looking a little woozy there, Commander. All charged up. Medkit coming your way.
Guns cocked and loaded. Just give the signal.
Anyone else? Here, a medic?
Commander, watch your fire! Let me know when you need a distraction.
ammunition depleted.
You corpse low, Commander.
Got it.
Appears our good brigadier is being guided by someone else's hand. You wager that influence is what pushed him over the edge?
Most likely.
Admittedly, yes.
Guess there's a boss fight about to happen.
But those were minor incidents. I can confidently assert that
What now? Ah, an intruder. Of course. I was warned the paradigm would test me, and here you have arrived. Yes. Dispatching you may yet grant me the opportunity to show my unimpeachable quality.
This piece of work's been on a murder spree and has the nerve to call himself unimpeachable. Let's tread lightly. Don't want to stir up more of his crazy.
Seen this before. All that pressure from trying to live perfect. Some subjects pop a lid. We should mind what we say unless we want this conversation to be real short.
And you have the gall to bring an invader herself into my station? Remarkable daring or foolish bravado, to be sure. Come then, infiltrator, test me. Perform your part in this grand drama, but be forewarned. I am not easily made prey. Tell me, does it ease your conscience to imagine me as some
Imagine. No, I should literally saw you pop your
mongrel,
own mint.
a raving bedlamite baying for blood? Oh yes, I've heard the rumors. Montelli's turned cruel. Montelli's lost his wits. Montelli's going to string us all up and watch our skeletons dance. So much breath wasted on nervous scuttle. I'm killing traitors, seditionists. I am purging our prized garden of chokeweed and all manner of slithering things.
Whatever you need to tell
My
yourself.
methods may seem callous, but a swift response to treason is necessary to prevent this crisis from worsening. Auntie's choice, bah! The invaders are vacuous opportunists dead from the collar up. They would not have found purchase here if not for the festering rot already in our soil.
Festering rot. Hell of a way to speak of your own forces, Brigadier.
Or perhaps your auntie's choice simply lacks the standards to separate out mediocrity. Nevertheless, I am not afraid to speak what's true. Our great protectorate has lost its way. Years of comfort and plenty without stricter enforcement have softened us, made us weak, undisciplined. If only the sovereign heeded his consul's wisdom, he could restore the protectorate's honor, instead of shaming his forebears by leaving such a grave task to others like myself. My vision was once as clouded as yours, but I see through the vapor and miasma now, to the truth of what must be done to render our mightiness anew. But now we have bandied enough words. Your time has come, infiltrator. Any final sentiment you wish to impart to the Aether? Thus comes arrogance, herald of the fall, for crimes against our perfect sovereignty and conspiracy to commit the same.
All right, bro.
I hereby sentence you to death.
Insides are leaking outside, Commander.
Make your last moments excruciating.
Don't make me bury another agent.
last month's earnings, the debris left her mark here. Look, if the Protectorate are massacring their own soldiers, it ain't our business. Let's just get what we came for and get out of here. Yeah.
I need one more skill. Alright, what am I looking for? I need some sort of key card or something. Wouldn't this guy have it on him? Huh. Hidden in chocolate is for So all past time was to order to follow the correct course on Earth reactors within inside of the station. Tools.
I don't know who you are or how you accessed my private terminal, but it won't do for prying eyes to have evidence of my activities. I've triggered the Vox relay failsafe ejection routine. But worry not. After launching, the station will take several minutes to achieve its pre-programmed self-destruct altitude. So you'll have plenty of time to enjoy the ride before your death.
We gotta do something. If the Vox crashes into Fairfield, it'll kill a whole lot of my people and innocent civilians. Use the control panel. Do the right thing. You know damn well it isn't helping the Protectorate kill a number of us when we aren't even in the fight. Aim it elsewhere on the island. Fire it into space. I don't care, so long as you don't doom everybody in Fairfield for nothing.
Still more, can I send this? So the dude, the lucky stat has a part in this. What's Westport again? Okay, I'm gonna do luck. Oh shit. I was even launching in space?
We ought to move, quick!
Ah, there you are. I was expecting you 4 minutes and 27 seconds ago. But never mind that. I have a missive for you. Highest priority. Recipient's eyes only. All I can tell you is that it is from Arcadia's most judicious custodians, the Order of the Ascendant. I am not privy to any information beyond that. Oh, they did also say it was important. I was tasked 6 months ago to deliver it to whomever ship was at this landing pad at this exact time. Well, all other questions may be...
Time to watch whatever it was the messenger had for us.
Alright, orders.
Greetings, Agent of the Earth Directorate. I am Ruth Bassar, presiding Bishop of the Order of the Ascendant. At this time, I can only presume
I feel like I heard
you
about
think
the
us
Order
your
of the
enemy,
Ascendant in Skyrim or
directly
something.
responsible for your colleague Augustine de
ESO
Vries'
Online.
actions way back on Horizon Point. I assure you, we were not. A splinter group was behind that heresy. The collective of scientists and scholars I lead are committed to elevating humanity by pursuing a greater understanding of reality. I believe our goals are not incompatible. We both oppose the Protectorate, and we both wish to preserve Arcadia from ruin. We can help each other. I entreat you to speak with Abbot Newell. He can be found in Golden Ridge at Matriarch's mercy. He will aid you in your mission, and hopefully, you will see fit to aid us in ours. Nav key coordinates to the Golden Ridge landing pad on Dorado are embedded in this message. Go forth as was determined, and may the plan guide you.
Reckon we've got our work cut out for us. Let's head to Golden Ridge.
Anything else I want to take care of? That's it. Alright, crew. Set out.
Commander, the nav key coordinates supplied by the presiding bishop of the Order have been verified. Landing in Golden Ridge is now possible. Additionally, we are also able to land in Free Market Station, due to the astrogator's progress with the updates necessitated by its rebuild. Free Market Station is an independent marketplace, the only one in the system. It is called such as it was built out of a crashed Auntie's Choice freighter by that name. Agent Ibarra prioritized your recovery above pursuing Agent de Vries. This involved disassembling and rebuilding the astrogator to allow the incognito to travel to your location. As the rebuilding process progresses, all old nav keys may be unlocked. Unfortunately, most of them are likely not recoverable. Golden Ridge is located on Dorado. It is home to the Alexandra Monastery and Matriarch's Mercy, as well as previously being a center for mining uranium. The Protectorate abandoned it soon after the invasion, leaving Auntie's Choice and the Order of the Ascendant to fight for control of the area and its resources.
My system still ain't gotten the memo we're clear of the relay. I'm itching to keep running. We're damn lucky we got out in time, Commander. Real glad you found a way to mitigate the destruction. Without the relay looming over all, maybe the island can finally recover. Lon knows it's seen enough as it is. How personal are we talking? Like I said, we were both in the same unit. Me as a combat medic, him as a machine gunner. Everyone in my unit was from Tau Ceti, so we already had that in common. And we served on the front lines, which made us look out for one another that much more. See, most of us were laborers, and we just got our first real shot at something greater. We wanted to make a name for ourselves, and what better way to do that than become a hero? Our onboarders promised that if we demonstrated exceptionalism, showed initiative, that we'd get promoted quick. And our days of living in squalor would be far behind us. It ain't like they forced us to join up. We did that on our own. And it said in our contract that they could send us wherever we were needed. Can't complain if where we're needed is in a trench staring down the barrels of a minigun. I reckon that's a difference in perspective. Of course. If I did my part, proved my worthiness, it'd pay dividends. Though, none of that holds true if your graft fails and takes you out of service altogether. Reckon Ortiz would have gotten grafted too, had he not missed the cutoff. I'm glad he did. He always thought himself the exception, but this kind of failure is beyond our control. Learned that the hard way. Anyhow, I hope for his sake he stays out of trouble, finds another way to prove himself. Maybe get out when he does, with as many bits as he can carry. We spent a week crouched in the same foxhole under aerial bombardment. Shared water one sip at a time by the end of it. Anyone would have been friends after that. I don't know if I would have made it out alive without him. Maybe I'll tell him that over a beer one day. Praise him in front of the whole saloon. Lon knows he's got a thing for heroics. Better than I'd feared. Only had to bury 2 troopers and amputate 5 limbs. I'm thankful every day that the Protectorate can't aim for shit. He kept me clear-headed. Every so often there'd be a lull in the bombardments and I'd hear voices all across the field, calling out for aid, for mama, for death. Almost got my head clean taken off when I tried to scramble out of the foxhole the first night. I heard a call for help and moved on instinct. Damn foolish of me, really. Ortiz told me not to panic, to wait till he could provide cover, to just shout first aid instructions where I could. It was too valuable to fall in battle, he said. It was a rough few nights at first, knowing I couldn't help folk who needed it. And the reward for that torment was my life. I appreciate that, Commander. In any case, I'm only standing here because of a damn fine soldier who became my friend. I'll carry that knowledge always.
Alright, let's head over to the new areas. Oh, that's didn't even. Goodness. Shotgun though. That's it.
Looks like the second choice has got a new shipment of swill. Gave it a try. Needs some aging, but not too bad.
What? I was just with
All
Barney.
items, only
He said
5
we're not getting
bits.
any new
If you
shipments
pick it
for
up and it
months.
falls apart, I'll even
Would you like to
discount the
try?
pieces to 4
Well,
bits each.
I maybe didn't want to buy him. He's out of a big metal barrel in the bar. Says
I was under the impression that Free Market Station was open to all. Why am I being accosted?
Free Market Station is open to all.
Did I just die? That's crazy. So it's just there? Wow. Did it crash? Yeah. Alright guys, I'm gonna wrap up here and then I'll figure out what's going on and continue on with the next one.